My fellow Africans, I come in peace. And what I have to say is educational to my fellow Africans. And what I have to say goes straight to my brothers and sisters in South Africa. I don't know whether to say they're my brothers and sisters or I have to call them, I have to omit the African from the South Africa, call them South instead of Africa because they don't seem to be part of Africa, let alone to be called South Africans. And the word Africa means so much and is different, it sounds different to the outside world. And when you meet, I would say, Caucasian elsewhere away from Africa, the first thing that he will say is, "Are you an African?" He's not going to say, "Are you a South African? Are you a Zambian? Are you a Nigerian? Are you an Egyptian?" Say, "Are you an African?" That's the first thing that they will say. Now, with what is going on in South Africa, I'm not going to say that because other Africans supported South Africa financially during the apartheid fight or apartheid struggle. In so doing, that gave other Africans the right to migrate to South Africa illegally. No, but we should reflect. We should reflect on the past. I remember years ago, I was a little kid, and I used to listen to Mary Makiba's songs. And when I grew up a little older and found out that she was in exile for 31 solid years, um, she was exiled to Conakry, Guinea. She stayed there for such a long time, went to Belgium, and then came back to Africa, where Ghana, Tanzania, and I believe Guinea gave an international passport to travel all over the world. And, was singing his songs and everything that the whole world felt in tune with. It was this kind of song that make you feel that yes, South Africans are our brothers and sisters, and so doing, we felt their pain, we felt their struggle. I was a little boy and I felt it. Okay, now being an adult or an old man and seeing what this youth, this young generation are doing to their fellow Africans is very, very appalling. Sometimes, back those years, I used to listen to reggae. Some of these Jamaicans who saw Africa as their home that they have to return to. And I'll quote a song in Bob Marley's songs. One of them, he was saying, "Africa unite, Africa unite," because we are moving out of Babylon. I'm not a good singer, so I can't sing the song. But listen to the lyrics, make you see the love that other black identity feel for Africa. I think one of the reggae musicians sang a song, and I quote from it. I think it's Peter Tosh. Said, "As long as you are a black man, you have an identity of a black man. You are an African." He didn't say you were Nigerian, you were what you call Sudanese or whatever. He said you were an African. As long as you have the black identity, a black skin, you are an African. And to hear or to see that this modern generation, Africans, especially South Africans, fighting against their fellow, African. Oh, that is a heartbreaking, and it makes those who made those songs or sang those songs, it made them look like there's no meaning in their songs. This is the time that this generation should listen to those lyrics and try their best that Africans, now we have the identity, black skin, we are one. And in this modern generation that we're supposed to think, or the youth supposed to think about African unity, we are thinking about African hatred among ourselves, especially South Africans, especially South Africans. And if my memory serves me right, or if I have to be, if I have to quote right, there's a word that I think South African proverb or philosophy. That's a Ubuntu. I wish these people can know the meaning of Ubuntu. I wish they could know the meaning of Ubuntu. I am that I am through another person. I think that's part of the meaning that I got. I am that I am through another identity. Now, if you have the same identity as me, you see me in South Africa and you hate me, or because I'm a black man from another country, that I am in your country, South Africa, you hate me, you rise against me, you tell me to go back to where I come from. Honestly, it put tears in my eyes. It breaks my heart. Because since when I was a child, learning about apartheid, I used to weep for South Africans. The day that I watched a movie, Sarafina, I wept. And I wish I could have been there with South Africans to fight, to push against apartheid. But if this generation now rise up to go against a fellow African, honestly, that breaks my heart into pieces. And I do not condone the crime. I do not support illegal migration. I know somebody who migrated to South Africa because they could not migrate to the Western world, but they believe that South Africa have snow. They have different forms of types of weather, so they wanted to come and enjoy or see or feel how it is. I know people who end up coming to Victoria Falls or something, and they fell in love with the environment. So they decided to migrate from Europe to come and live there. They're blacks. And then to know that these people, because of this reason, migrated to South Africa and to be chased away by their fellow black people from African land. My fellow South Africans, you are breaking the heart of many Africans. Jamaicans, artists who were singing Africa Unite. You are breaking people's heart. Although, again, I will stress that it is not right for people to migrate and commit crime and do dubious means of jobs and those kind of things. It is not right. But that doesn't give a South African that right to chase their fellow black person out of their land. It is not right. I understand to come together, stand against crime that is being committed by certain immigrants. But let the law take control. But if you, South African, rise to chase another African, a black man, out because you don't like them, then we have to reflect back on history, how people were fighting against apartheid. Now we've got rid of apartheid. South Africa is moving forward, but yet its resident black people, not even the white, not even the Africans, chasing the migrant out, is we the black people chasing a fellow African black man out of South Africa. My fellow South Africans, wise up, reason. This is the time The Africans should have come together. The black man should have come together in unity to see how we can move the African continent forward. But to discriminate against your fellow African or black person out of your land. For what reason? Number one, why? And mind you, Africans, all Africans like to explore. It is not for the beauty of South Africa that people come. It is not because of rand, your currency, or it's not because of your health system only. It is not because South Africans give foreigners or immigrants so much cash free. That is why they migrate there. They come, they work hard, put things together, fend, even serve the community that they live in. But yet, you South Africans, black people, go against them for working hard into your country. It's appalling. And those who are doing these things, have you thought of it thoroughly? Have you thought of the children that the immigrants have with South African? Have you realized, or have you thought of what you are doing to those children? If a foreigner, Nigerian, is married to a South African, have like maybe three kids, and you're telling that Nigerian person to go back home, how about the child or the children? Have you thought thoroughly about it? I guess not. You wouldn't have been doing what you're doing. We have social interventions. I believe those who are rising against other foreigners have not thought of social intervention. Please, my fellow South Africans, think, or if you don't know the word Ubuntu, go and find the meaning of Ubuntu. Find the meaning of Ubuntu. Think thoroughly about Ubuntu and stop your wicked ways against foreigners, against a black person. With this that is going on, I've never heard any South African rise up against what should I say?